from 2 a.m. calls. Zero communication. Yeah, we spent too long in heaven. Yeah, we felt the elevation. Feels kinda different and we're not the same. Cause anything's have to change. I got no trouble with my pride. Got trouble cutting tight.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janey. If you are new, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow your girl on all social media. So I'm sorry, I'm in the swirly chair, and you know, like, you feel like a kid sometimes. You just want to keep swirling. But anyways, so today is September 9th. It is my birthday, and we are in Puerto Rico. You should be following me on Instagram, so you know, make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can see all the things that I'm doing. I'm gonna try and get this video up before Sunday. Today is Thursday. I might come back in today and edit it and just put it up because I have been editing the part 2 of New Orleans, and it's just so much footage. That's the reason why it's been like 2 weeks since I've last uploaded, which I know is really bad. So I'm trying to like get through editing all of these vlogs. Like, I have the part 2 of New Orleans for you guys, I have camping for you guys, I have spend the week with me, and then you're gonna have the GoPro review, this video, and there's something else, clearly Puerto Rico. Yeah, basically there's a lot of videos that I have. I just have not had the time to edit them. But either way, I decided I'll talk to you guys while I do my makeup because I kind of want to do like a little photo shoot on the beach. So most of my products I'm going to be using are like Rihanna. So I'll leave everything in the description of what I'm using because I ain't got really the time to be even doing my makeup to begin with. But yeah, I'll show you guys while I'm using it for the most part, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that I just forget to show you guys while I'm talking. So yeah, let's get into it. Today, as I said, is my 26th birthday, and it kind of feels weird being 26. I don't know why it was like a difference. Usually I wake up on my birthdays. I'll be using the Rihanna primer, but usually I wake up on my birthdays and like I don't actually feel different. But today, I don't know, maybe because I'm like waking up on like an island. I don't know what it is, but like I actually feel different today. I'm not the biggest birthday person, but I'm like really big on like life and the things I wanted to do and all this other stuff. Like in my head, I really like, I could have sworn to you guys I would have been married with kids by now and like have a house and a whole bunch of other crap. Like, I don't know why as like kids we're kind of sold this dream of, yeah, shit kind of gets better when you're older. Like, you can do whatever you want to. No, I can do what I can afford. That is basically adulthood. Like, you can do what you can afford. Like, life is not this easy place. As soon as like you hit 18, shit's gonna start going better for you. No, life gets harder, and it just keeps getting harder. So if I have any young viewers, just know like you get out of life what you put in. Like, there's not an age range for when things are gonna happen. Like, some people luckily like they make their goals when they're younger. Like, okay, I want to move out at 18, I want to get married at 21, I want to have kids by 25. Like, some people make those goals and it works for them, and kudos to them. But for me, clearly that that didn't work for me. Like, at this point in my life, I feel like I'm gonna go in with the caramel from her, what are these called again? I'm gonna go in with the caramel from her matchsticks just to like clear my chin a little bit, like conceal some dark spots that are on my chin real quick. But to me, I just feel like I just hit 26. I still have so many things that I like want to do with my life, and whenever they happen, they happen. Like, I want them to happen by a specific time in my head, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, like, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, because when you put such high expectations on yourself and then you have society that puts like all these high expectations on yourself. Like, I even remember like when I was younger, like my dad would be like, no, you're not allowed to date, like blah 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 blah, like you have the rest of your life for it. And then when I became like 22, 23, he was like, oh yeah, so when are you getting married? Sir, what? Where did this come from? Do you not remember just like 5 years prior you were telling me that I shouldn't be dating, I'm too young for dating, like I don't know what love is, this, that, the other, which I'm not gonna lie, he was right, because 17-year-old me, what I thought love was very toxic. Like it was very, very, very toxic, but that's neither here nor there. But it's just like, people will tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing when you're younger, and then give you like a timeline of when you can and can't do other things. And it's just like, bruh, can y'all let me like figure life out? Because y'all aren't paying for half of the things. It's like, oh, you should already have all your degrees by now, and this, that, the other. It's like, I have 1 degree, I'm good off of that 1 degree. I've never even used this degree. That's the craziest thing too. It's like, they send you to school to incur debt. Luckily I paid everything out. Well, not luckily, I paid everything out of pocket, so hence why I only have 1 degree. Because I'm paying for it myself. And though I'm like in part-time for school right now, it's not something that I'm like rushing, because I'm just like, I feel like all my savings just keeps going towards it. And it's like, I kind of want to live my life too. Like, school is great and fun, but I've never used my degree a day in my life. Like, I have never, where's my brush? Hold on. But yeah, it's like, I've never used my degree. I feel like I'm still pretty financially stable. Like, I'm financially stable. And I never had to use this degree that society makes you feel like you really need. And shout out to like the millennials or Generation X, whatever. Basically this new coming stage that they are, because they have found a way to kind of slightly lazy, certain ones are slightly lazy, but they found a way to where you don't have to work hard to make money. Like, they're out here getting millions off of TikTok. Like, I created a TikTok, I posted 1 video, and ask me what happened after that. Like, I'm on TikTok all the time watching people's videos. I have TikTok material in like my phone, but I'm just not a TikToker. Like, it's just not me. I'm not a TikToker. But I appreciate those people who they can do it, because it's just like, bro, y'all are out here making bank off of just being online, being yourself, and that's great. But like, when I was growing up, I feel like everything was school, and then after school it's, hey, get a career and then find a man and get married to. Like, that was, it's like the caliber of, okay, go to school, graduate, go to college, graduate, have a man, get married, have kids, like send your kids off to school, retire. Like, there's no in between really. Like, if you're a woman and you hit a certain age, they start making it seem like you're not successful unless you have all of those accolades. And it's just like, firstly, y'all are not teaching women, specifically women, y'all are not teaching women how to be confident in themselves as a whole. You basically make it seem like the only way you can truly be successful is if you have a man by your side. And it's just like, yes, I'm in a relationship, but I have my own life, he has his own life. Like, we didn't come in here looking for validation of life through each other, which is very sad, but that's what a lot of people do. And I really think it's a societal thing. But as I said, nowadays, new age kids, people who are kind of my age, because like I'm 26 as I said, but people who are kind of my age, like, we're understanding, like, screw all these old people, because they tell you to do that. They end up with their 10 kids and then they're completely miserable and unhappy for the rest of their life. Half of them are now getting like divorced. It's just like, why was I listening to you to begin with? Like, have you ever looked back in life and been like, why the hell did I take your advice? Like, why would I ever think that what you were saying to me was anything of importance? Because I said, I don't know why I thought. I don't. Hold on, let me make sure that this is exactly what I want it to look like. it's like, I don't know why I thought that the validation of the miserable old people who are around made any sense. Like, not saying everybody who was around me giving advice was like miserable and old or like unhappy and old, but a lot of them were. And as a kid, I didn't realize that. Like, I really was just like, okay, well, this person says that I should do this by this time, and I'm failing in life because I don't have this, this, and this. But shout out to therapy. If you guys have not watched my therapy video, I'll link it at the top. Shout out to therapy. It definitely helped me look at myself like, yo, you are really hard on yourself for like no reason. And then looking back more, it was like, it wasn't for no reason. It was because I was trying to live not just for myself, but to make sure I hit all of these like imaginary goals, honestly, because half of the things that I was trying to do were not things that I really cared for in the moment. Like, at this point in my life, sometimes I go back and forth like, do you even want kids? Because I can see myself as that rich ass auntie. Like, I really can see myself. Like, kids, they're cute, they're fine, I guess, but I can really see myself like, okay, well, I don't really want to do this, so let me just live my life, let me travel, which I do right now, but let me kind of keep up the life that I have right now because I'm okay with it. And if I hit 30 and I decide to change my mind, I have that choice. Yes, I know, like, stereotypically, well, not stereotypically, like scientifically proven, supposedly, you know, because we don't know how true half of the science is that we listen to, but neither here nor there, but proven that the older you get, the harder it would be to have children and the more complications that can happen. It's like, I don't want to go through that, but at least I know there are like options with like IVF and stuff like that. So it's just like, at least I know, no matter what, like, I have options in life of what I want to do, and I don't have to keep myself to this unrealistic scale, knowing that it wouldn't make me happy. Because God forbid, if I was supposed to have a child right now, I would be miserable. Like, I would love my kid, of course, but I would be miserable. The amount of responsibility that comes with having a kid, like, you can't just up and go and do whatever you want to do. Like, you can't. Like, your life is not just about you. You can't be selfish. And it's like, I want to enjoy my selfish years for a bit longer. Like, I don't want to be that person who it's just like, oh, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna come home, like, be with the kids, be with my husband, and then it's repeated every day. Like, that doesn't sound fun to me, and I don't ever want to be miserable in my own life. Like, of course there might be a chance that you don't like your job, okay, like, that's understandable unless like you work for yourself or your job is actually your passion. Like, hold on, let me blend this out and then come back. Okay, blend it out. But yeah, I just don't want to look back on my life and regret trying to fit society's standard for my age range. Like, I'm really not, because people made it seem like 30 was old. 30 is not old. Like, I feel like I have so many friends and they're like 30s or who just hit 30, and I'm just like, bro, you're normal. You just have more shit figured out because you've had the time to actually make mistakes and try things, like see what you like and don't like. And I feel like life really begins after 30, not the way that they made it seem before, where it's like, yeah, 30 is like the end all be all, get your career, get your man, get your kids, and go like wait until you're 70 to go move to Florida and retire. Like, no. Like, no, it's not the life that we're living. Thank God. Thank God. And if you are living that life and you're happy with it, then that's fine. Like, I'm just talking about when a lot of us in this age range, we're like doing things for the acceptance of society instead of doing it because we want to do it. Because why do we care about these people? Because even when you do get married and you do have these kids, best believe those same people are talking about you. Oh, your husband's like this, or her kids are like this. Like, best believe they're still gonna talk about you. You're never gonna please people. Like, never in life are you gonna please people. If that is your goal, you're never gonna achieve it. Give up now. Like, give up now. Because people will always find something bad to say. You can do everything right for 10 years straight, literal perfection, and then the one day that you step out the line and you get all the character, they will hold that over you for the next 50 years of your life. Because people like negativity, people like to complain, people like to nag, people just like negative stuff. And if you let that keep getting to you, you're never gonna enjoy your life. Like, enjoy your 20s, enjoy your teens, enjoy your 30s, enjoy your 40s. Like, whatever your age is, enjoy it, because you have one life, and life is very short and can be taken from you at any point. Like, any point. Do not live for people. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Like, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Don't do it. But yeah, that's basically my little birthday talk rant. I'm about to just put on some of this the Kilowatt, the Mimosa Sunrise, and Sangria Sunset. I like to mix both of them together. Like, I don't know why, like, but I feel like they just look so cute together. So all the Virgos that I have in my account, comment, let me know. Let me know, what did y'all do for y'all birthday? What are you going to do for your birthday if it hasn't come yet? Like, how old are you turning? Let's have a little combo down in, ooh, sorry, forgot that the mirror has a reflection. That one hit me kind of off guard. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, talk to me down below. Let me know, like, what has your age, your new age, done for you? Like, what has it done for you? How do you feel now? Like, for all the people turning 30, like, shout out to y'all. Like, for some reason, I'm kind of excited about becoming 30. Like, I don't know what about it. It's like kind of exciting. I guess, like, because most of my friends are older than me. Like, my boyfriend's 30. Like, my other friends, like Karina, she's turning 30. Actually, tomorrow. Like, her birthday's tomorrow. Shout out Virgos. Like, all the people that I'm, like, cool with are turning 30. And I'm just like, maybe that's why, like, I have, like, a bit more of, like, a matured mindset on a few things. Because I hang around people who are a bit older, and I've actually gotten to see people like work through stuff in their life, and I'm just like, wow, you did that. Like, you really did that. And you can succeed at any age. Like, screw society that makes you feel like you can't. Because as I said, half of the people who give advice about what you should and shouldn't be doing at a certain age, firstly, they didn't even do it themselves. Like, no offense to older folks, but a lot of them, they have their kids young. Like, they have their kids young. They don't really have that much of like a life. Like, they live through their children, forcing their kids to do a lot of stuff that they wish they got to do. Like, and it's just like, you see, if you weren't so busy minding other people's business, you would be able to do stuff for yourself. So that's that. We're going to end off with the Gloss Bomb Cream Fenty Glow. This is the number 2 one, and it's kind of like a pinky nude. It just goes with the bathing suit I have on right now, because I said we're about to go to the beach, take some pics, and call it a day. Hold on, put on a little bit too much. A little bit too much. But yeah, that is it for my random little talk. I didn't really do much on makeup because I'm not a makeup person and I don't know how to do my face. Like, I just throw on the eyeshadow and I hope it looks proper. I might just like, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do, because this is what I do a lot. I use the color rum in the matchstick, and I usually just like put it at the top of whatever eyeshadow I had put on. And then I wipe off, you know, the top of it so that it doesn't have, you know, whatever color eyeshadow it was. I do that. I get whatever blending brush I was using to begin with. Ooh, can't get it out. Yeah, whatever little blending brush I was using to begin with. Put it a little bit on the brow. Put some shimmer. And I call it a day. Like I said, I'm not a makeup person. But this actually took way longer than if I was doing it just without filming. Because normally I can be finished in like 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, but this video has been going on for 23 and the camera cuts off at 25. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you to everybody who sent birthday wishes via like Instagram, text, and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. Leave your birthdays down in the comments. You don't have to be a Virgo. Virgo's preferred though, just saying, between the two of us. But you know, leave your birthdays down below. Let me know what you guys did for your birthday. If you guys are in Puerto Rico, as I said, I'm gonna try and get this video up before we leave, so leave some recommendations. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. See ya.